Greetings, Unions. I'm Empress Red, and this is the M3 Radio Independent News. I miss America. It was a place where people could talk. If they didn't agree, they'd listen to the other side and often say, "Lucky you live in the USA and can say that." But it's gone. Now you're either right or wrong, Dem or GOP, faithful or unfaithful. We lost the country when we stopped agreeing to disagree. Being a social liberal rat traitor, I hope we find ourselves again, because I miss America. Please put war politics in a box under the bed, then absorb the next nugget. What makes somebody unique is doing something most wouldn't do. Army Medic Specialist Brown was awarded the Military Silver Star for, as she stated, going into a kind of robot mode. She bought or not, while under fire in Afghanistan, she used her body as a shield to give medical care to 5 guys in her unit. I salute you, sister. We now pay 3 times as much per month for the Iraq War. Since we borrowed money for the war, if ended now, we'd still be paying for it in 2017, including the $816 billion in interest. That's 816 with 9 zeros after it. And this is only the cost to the US. What has or will be gained from this experience? Whatever it is, it's cost too many lives, too much money, and most importantly, our good name. Speaking of Iraq, our military got the fingers this week. The dice digits belong to 5 kidnapped contractors abducted in January. Families of the fingerless have complained that our government has not been helpful in pointing a finger toward information or updates about the missing men. This is why we suggest you tune to M3 News. We have our finger on the pulse of world events. Don't drink the water. The wet stuff that fish swim in, animals drink, and comes from our taps is tainted with pharmaceuticals like antibiotics, sex hormones, anticonvulsants, and mood stabilizers. Seems we pee and pollute our water supply with the prescription drugs we're prescribed. So how do the chemicals affect us? Only time will tell. Now hold your breath for this next story. Don't breathe the air. In more than 345 counties in the USA, our air is too dirty to breathe. These lousy smog levels increase heart and asthma attacks. So while government lowered emission standards allowing corporations to pollute for profit, we the taxpayer not only suffer the consequences, but also pay for the cleanups. Can you guess whose administration made it worse? Did you guess DWB? What if they held an election and nobody came? It's exactly what happened in Florida when not a single voter turned out to cast a ballot in a recent referendum. We all know elections don't always run by the rules in the hanging Chad state, but the fact that not even one of the backers who put the referendum on the calendar bothered to ballot says volumes about Jeb Bush's state of the disunion. The Vatican announced, besides listing lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, and pride, the 7 deadly sins now include the following. Thou shalt not tune in to talk radio. Thou shalt not look for WMDs where there are none. Thou shalt not watch nor vote for American Idol. Thou shalt not waterboard, and thou shalt not go out without panties. So slap the devil and pass the duchy. I'm Empress Red, and I gaveth thou the M3 Radio Independent News. Sayonara, bitches.